Hi, I'm Stephanie Mastriano. I'm in ninth grade at Monroe Area High School, and this is my story. So I grew up in church, and I felt like I knew everything there ever was. I spent a lot of time memorizing Bible verses and going to church and going to Wednesday night church and going to church activities. And I got saved when I was really young, but I was never baptized. And I guess growing up, I felt like my parents' faith was my faith. And so I was in church like consistently until I was about 7 years old. And then when I was 7, I started moving around a lot, going from like place to place. And we never really went to church. We went to church like Christmas and Easter, and we were one of those like Christmas church families. Like we show up once a year. And it was different for me because I was used to going Sunday to Sunday to Sunday to Sunday, and then when Wednesday nights would be like in session, we would go to Wednesday nights. And moving around, like we never really got to do that. And then when I was 10, my parents got divorced, and I kind of felt like God just like completely abandoned me for about 3 years. And I was just questioning like why I felt this way, because I never wanted to go outside or talk to my family, talk to my friends. I didn't really have friends because I was just like, I don't want to talk to anyone. And it was very confusing for me because I didn't know what to like believe. And then I was about in 7th grade. I left my first church, which was very like old-fashioned, like this is how you should dress, this is how you should act, this is what you should believe. There's like no other questions other than these. And I left that church in the start of 7th grade, and I started coming here, and my faith just completely flipped. And I started feeling like God was there for me again. I started actually wanting to be at church again. I started to feel like I had a close relationship to God again. And it was a change because I was so used to feeling like God wasn't there for me, and I went from that to feeling like He was there. And it was crazy, but I didn't feel like I had a strong relationship with Him until like 6 months ago. And I still have a lot of questions about my faith, and I don't think that I'm ever going to stop having questions about my faith. But I do know that it is a comforting thing to know that my parents' faith is not my faith, and that it's okay if I like worship a different way than my parents do. It's okay if like I believe one thing about God, but my parents don't necessarily believe in it. And it's very comforting to feel like supported in your youth group, because I feel like right now if I was to go back to my old church and I would like worship the way I worship here, that they'd kind of be like, what are you doing? Like that's not how you do it. And so it's just very comforting to know that it's okay to worship in different ways, and that I'm always gonna have questions about God, and I've just come to understand that. And yeah, that's my story.